Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Potts. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And now they run the draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the end man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Miller. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not take the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama. Made the defense look slow that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So California's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Mendoza. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big games, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop on what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 10. Touchdown. Tie. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Cal's offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handing off on the draw play. Fights off a defender. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be brought down.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Looking for some space. It's Miller. Jukes to get past a man. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. There's contact on the throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, and see let's go with that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Pulls it in. It's Prentice. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Cal's offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick spin move. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Gringo! 325.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, and they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball carrier in space now. Touchdown, Alabama. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Great cut there. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Now here's the toss play. Touchdown, tied. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So California's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll try the right here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab, it's Ott. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That's reeled in. It's Ott. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Tailback with another carry. Oh, look at the quick cut. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They're going to run it here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Runs through the defender. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.